Hey, hey, hey. Greetings and salutations to all of you beautiful faces. I hope all is well with each and every one of you. May you all be feeling good, looking good, and all of that good stuff. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this intro a little bit short because this is a very, and I mean very, important read. This download that I just received. So, the message is, I'm hearing this 3 different agencies. It could be Department of Homeland Security, this could be Department of Family Services, and or this could be Child Protective Services. However, these agencies are currently being investigated by the feds for aiding and abetting, criminal activity, human trafficking. I don't know if I can say that on here. I'm trying to, you guys know YouTube always censors stuff. So, but anyways, I feel like there's a critical case that you all are solving unbeknownst to you. This could be something that directly affected you or a member of your family, where you or a member of your family had your children either wrongfully taken away, or your children were allowed to be in the space of an abuser, someone that violated them, and this was all in the name of them either quote unquote having the other parent in their life, and or it's a lot that goes on into this. So this could be a message for those of you out there that are going up against CPS, DHS, Department of Homeland Security. I don't know, I'm getting something to do with ICE involvement as well. So this is a really, really big critical thing that is taking place right now. We're gonna look, didn't I just say you guys are uncovering a lot of this stuff in your dreams? Okay, but or you're just getting like visions about what to do, like the next steps on what you should do to, overcome this situation. But your dreams are very significant. Please ensure that you are recording your dreams, keeping a journal near, like on your nightstand, or hell, leave it on the pillow next to you or something. I don't know. Leave it in close proximity so that way as soon as you wake up, before you get on your phone or anything, you're just jotting down every little clue and sign and signal that is coming to you. But yes, dreams are significant. Okay, somebody feels like you are onto them. Okay, this could be this agency or these agencies. They feel as though you are onto them, or you're going to pinpoint the injustice, okay, that is unraveling and that they are all involved in, is what I'm getting. This is very significant. Someone is being targeted. Okay, just seeing fuck being nice. You have special gifts, never surrender to normal. Okay, you could be somebody that has like these very special gifts. So again, this definitely correlates and coincides with this dreams energy. All right. Spirit guides, ancestors, please tell me more about this energy regarding CPS, Department of Homeland Security, or Child Protective Services. We have silent no more. Okay, so yeah, these agencies are under investigation because I'm seeing that either too many violations, attacks, and or deaths are occurring in their hands, or at their hands here. Okay, somebody is trying to cover something up. These agencies and or the powers that be, however you all take these energies, they're trying to cover something up here. I just heard like the grand scheme of things. All right, we have you will acquire so much wealth, you will end homelessness. I know that may sound out of this world, but that is not impossible. With the very few billionaires that we do have in the world, I feel like that could have been well overachieved by now. But that may tie into the story somehow. You could have fallen homeless behind these attacks by these agencies. Okay, for whoever this resonates with. Okay, we have echo chamber. Okay, so yeah, So it's like you speaking your truth or you speaking out. Somebody could be filing a lawsuit. This is like consistently replaying in someone's head over and over again. Yeah, because somebody knows that they have hell to pay, or they know that they have a lot of shit that they're going to have, like a lot of explaining to do, I just heard. Okay, we have an online feud, and then we have freeloader. Okay, so this could have been like either someone that was close to you, like someone in your camp here, past, present, near future energy that could have, I don't know, I just heard tyranny. Okay, somebody was definitely a mole in the camp. Okay, was starting all of these online feuds with people. When it was time to pay up, they used you as a sacrificial lamb here. For whoever this resonates with, this is somebody that is a freeloader. Okay, this is a very immature individual, somebody that does not want to grow up. I'm also getting like arrested development energy. All right, yeah, we have nutrition and balance. So again, this is definitely the energy that I sense many of you are in. This energy consistently comes out, and I've definitely been getting a strong nudging towards the fact that it is definitely time to take better care of ourselves, pour into ourselves more, love on ourselves more, and just really watch what we're doing, okay? All right, watch what we're feeding, or watch what we're feeding ourselves. Okay, we have this Papa leg butt energy. I just heard whatever you do, wherever you go, you are being protected. Whether you're being watched, you're still being protected. Wow. We have mental health hold 5150. Okay, so as a result of these various attacks that many of you could have undergone, I feel like at some point somebody was trying to put you under some sort of mental health hold, or you did at some point get 5150. Yeah, because you're too woke for this. Yeah, you're too woke for these cowards. Okay, you're way too woke for these cowards. Okay, this freeloader wanted to live off of your abundance. This freeloader wanted to live off of your royal priesthood without ever, you know, yeah, earning anything or putting anything like into, yeah, this is definitely like just a strange weirdo. Okay, we have Sanchez, last name Sanchez, first name, last name could be significant. We have Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely a period of mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind. I'm also getting in associations with this sharp mind. You also have a sharp tongue at this time. You're very witty, okay? Whereas in the past, people could have tried to, like I said, I think in the reading that's uploading, or in one of the previous readings, how people try to, you know, indirectly throw daggers at you under the guise of a joke, but that's really how they feel about you. But you're quick-witted now. Like you come back with a quick comeback. Like you're saying what you mean, and you're meaning what the hell you say, because you're not to be messed with at this time. Okay, because you're already dealing with a lot of these cowardly people that are trying to smile in your face and trying to act like they're on your side as it pertains to what you're currently going through. For those of you who are dealing with this, dealing with the CPS system, dealing with the judicial system, okay, dealing with some sort of lawsuit. Yeah, look, hold on. Look, they just don't want you to speak up, okay? They do not want you to speak up about this. You know, they don't want you to have any victory. They don't want anyone to know what they have been getting away with for, I'm hearing, centuries, for years upon years upon years. Okay? That's why these people were trying to keep you in this like Five of Pentacles energy. Okay? Yeah, it says, what are you not saying that's eating you up in the inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so that you can move on and be happy. Yeah. And with this silent no more energy, it's time for you to speak up about these experiences and the unfair and unjust treatment that you've experienced. Okay, remember that reading that I did a couple of weeks ago, guys, when I said that you all have a big fortune, big money on the way coming to you, and it's going to come in the most unexpected means? And it could be this lawsuit energy that is coming up, because you definitely do have a lawsuit as a result of what these agencies, energies, and hell, for some of your own family members did to you, trying to put you in these programs, you know? I'm hearing trying to, like, energetically sedate you. Yeah, stole your baby's name, excuse me? Or shit, somebody could have stole your baby. this CPS or something like that. Yeah, we got I ain't never scared. Okay, yeah, you're not afraid of these cowards because you overstand that the truth, your truth, and the overall truth, period, is what is going to set you free, and those of whom is connected to the situation free. Tell me more, Spirit Guides, Most High, Creator of all things. Okay, yeah, you're born to be a leader. You're born to abolish these demonic and low vibrational systems that impact families of different creeds, cultures, backgrounds, ethnicities, and the likes. You know, you are born to, this is your mission. This is a big part of your mission. Okay, you don't fit in with the normal, or you don't fit in with the regular or something like that. It's not that, you know, you're any better than anyone, but it's just like you've surpassed or surmassed so much in just a short amount of time. And you're like unfolding, or you're coming up with a lot of information, or you're uncovering a lot of truth information. That's significant. Yeah, somebody is pissed because they can't, this could be like a false adoption as well. Like somebody could be like an adoptive parent, or you could have someone in your family. I just belched, so that's confirmation. But you could have somebody in your family that like adopts children just to like mistreat you, or you could have been raised from someone who could have adopted you just to mistreat you, just to steal your fortune, just to steal your wealth, you know, just using you for a paycheck, just using you for the benefits that came with you, but they never really cared for you. And then the moment that you started like speaking out about this, people tried to like isolate you. They didn't want you to be seen, but you're standing out now. Yeah, damn. This could even be your story, like something that you experienced as a teenager or a child in your adolescence. Okay, yeah, we have this whiplash energy. All right, the name Derek David could be significant. Either one of my subscribers, this could be your name, or this could be someone that is involved in this, someone that experienced this, someone that's a part of the situation. Okay. Wow. They were involved too. I cannot make this up. Wow. So a Derek or a David was involved too. Right behind that, we have this goddess energy popping out. So it's definitely giving like this high priestess energy. Okay. What's this? Oh, it'll pop back out. Yeah. We have continue to be yourself. And then we have original gangster. Okay. So yeah, you definitely an OG in the spiritual and in the physical. Spirit just said it. Okay. All right, so we got Earth is too ghetto. So your ancestors like, child, Earth is just way too ghetto. That's funny. All right, so an interview is significant though. I don't know why I just heard forensic interview. Okay, or a job interview. I just heard interview overseas is significant. But somebody wants to interview you. I keep getting this energy. I don't know who you are, but somebody is about to be on a public platform, on a stage somewhere, speaking up about this injustice that you've experienced and unfortunately had to deal with wrongfully. I just heard wrongful death suit or something like that here that someone's going to be soon receiving as well. And obviously that can't bring your loved one back, but at least you're not going to be living how these people expect you to live. Okay? Yeah, we have surrender. And then we have the name Jasmine. Last name Henderson. I don't know why I just heard Officer Henderson, Detective Henderson, significant here. Yeah. This could be like a social worker, probation officer, something like that here. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, we have rather be alone than be trapped in a trauma bond. Yep. So whoever this is, somebody could have put all of these false accusations on you, or they could have banded together with all of these different agencies, again, to isolate you, to put some sort of mental health hold on you, all because of the fact that you're too woke, you ain't never scared, okay, that they can no longer freeload off of your gifts, all right, manipulate you into believing that you know, are nothing, or that you cannot manifest anything or something like that here. Yeah, we have bombarded with the truth and nothing but, all right? So somebody is being bombarded with the truth. Somebody is being questioned. I just heard Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is significant here as well, all right? We have a new dress. I don't know why I just heard buy a new dress for court, buy a new dress, buy a new suit, buy some new shoes for court, for those of you who are currently battling in court. All right, we have an illusion. Don't fall for the illusions. Okay, we have rivals. Freedom. Okay, this is confirmation. Okay, so you're going to have overall and total freedom from this situation. You know, these people thought that you were going to be stuck, and they were just so hell-bent on keeping a certain narrative going so that you wouldn't feel the need to tell your side of the story. But I'm hearing it's a little too late. Okay, it's a little too late now. All right, yeah, because whoever this is, this judge, the supreme judge, or whoever is like, I don't want to hear it. I don't, because there were too many casualties on you guys' hands. There was too much that happened on y'all's hands. And a lot of this shit isn't adding up. Excuse my French, but literally. Yeah, hocus pocus energy. You won't be blocked this time. Yeah, so all of that hocus pocus energy that they were trying to send, those illusions, it's all been reversed, and you will not be blocked this time. Okay, you have the full reign to speak up and to tell your truth, to tell your story, or to tell the truth of someone who perhaps is no longer here as a result of this systematic abuse, because this is exactly what this is. Okay, let me tap into the tarot and see what else Spirit got for y'all. Look, we got the Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Look, stay focused. Stay focused. Okay, keep your eyes on the prize, because the prize is you having this major breakthrough, being able to share your testimony and inspire others to do the same as it pertains to this, again, the systematic abuse, this judicial abuse, okay, in these systems and these agencies that we're supposed to trust. You know, you're going to get this lawsuit. I'm telling you, this is going to come unexpectedly. But like I said, in a past reading, you know, the money that's coming, a lot of you are like, where am I going to get money? How am I going to get this large windfall? This is what it is. A lot of you could have low-key forgot about this because you've been going through so much, but Spirit is like, no, I didn't forget though. I didn't forget. So let me handle it. Let me handle them. Let me handle it all. But trust and believe, the feds are watching. The feds see what is going on. I don't know why I just heard impeach. That's significant. Okay, dethroned is significant. Okay. But whatever this energy is, collective, I definitely feel like the tables have turned. Okay, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Period. So these people could have tried to boggle you down, confuse you, cause different type of, you know, trials and tribulations in your life, and, you know, difficulties within your family systems, within your children, or whatever the case is. But trust, they're going to have to pay for that. Your ancestors are going to ensure that they pay for that. You know, whole time they were protecting the transgressors, but yet they were trying to silence the truth tellers. That's what this whole issue was about, because they wanted to continue to do their dirt while they were underhandedly getting paid from it. You know, all of these innocent souls, all of these wrongful deaths. And for what? Yeah, I just heard the whistleblowers will not be blocked this time. Okay? You won't be silenced this time. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords and false Empress energy in the reverse. Okay? Yeah, this is somebody that just, they can't rise to the occasion of being you. They can't rise to the occasion of having the courage such as you. And that is why all they can do is just watch. Watch from afar. wishing negativity upon you, when all it does is just goes back to them, you know. But that's not going to stop this investigation. Somebody may even have to testify. Okay, yeah, you could be in this King of Cups energy, preparing to testify or something like that. Yeah, right behind that we have the King of Pentacles, the Moon. Yeah, because you see beyond the lies. Okay, you see beyond the veil, and there's nothing they can do about it, whoever they are. Okay, so again, you're out of the illusion, you're out of the falsities in terms of just the masks these people wear, and the you know, they throw these rocks and stones and then they try to hide their hand and come back to you as if they didn't do anything wrong. Y'all got to pay attention to people like that, you know, because what is it? Where did it go? They were involved too. And this is, whenever y'all hear this message, y'all are going to know, whoever's in this Page of Swords energy, they know that they were involved too, and that you too don't want nothing to do with them. Okay, they got theirs coming too. So, that is what I got for y'all, collective. If you guys enjoyed this reading, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, if y'all have any other questions or concerns, the email and everything will be in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm gonna continue to make some videos because, like I said, I need to get more consistent. And yeah, but that is a strong message though. Like, y'all are protected throughout this trial. Somebody could be awaiting a trial, or you could be like about to go through a trial, or like I said, testify or about something here, but you're going to be okay. And at the end of this, these people are going to be the ones forced into a mental health hold. Okay? Because all of these obnoxious and outlandish lies and behaviors and just letting people get away with the most evil things and deeds, it's not okay. But continue to have the courage that you have by speaking out about these things, because you're saving a life. So, with that said, I love y'all so much. Peace.